Thank you so much for zooming in today. Oh,
Thank you for arranging it, Miss Sanders.
I am so happy to meet you. I'm such a fan, such a fan. I mean, well, I haven't had the chance to see any of your films yet. They're all in Chinese, obvi, but everyone high key loves you. Thank you so much. No, she. So much she for agreeing to meet with us today.
Doujie.
Huh?
Doujie. It's Cantonese. How we say thank you in Hong Kong.
You lost me.
It's okay. 谢谢 is just fine.
So, how are you enjoying America?
Oh, very much indeed. I love America.
Good. We hope to keep you here for a very long time.
Oh, a publicist told me just for 1 hour.
Right. Now, where is our playwright director of ours? I want him to tell you all about the play so you hear it straight from the horse's mouth, if you know what I mean. Well, what am I saying? Of course you don't. You know, I'm actually very glad that Billy's late, because I wanted to tell you all about him. He's legit impressive.
Yes, I have heard this.
Well, some say he might even be the next Neil LaBute. As a matter of fact, I'm banking on it. Literally, he's very young, very edgy, very Yale MFA.
Yale? MFA?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a very good school we have here in America. One of the best. And he has written this play that will just knock your tabby off.
I must take tabby off?
You know what? I'm absolutely ravenous. Do you mind if I order a little something while we're waiting for Billy? Oh, I wonder if Shun Lee's has a vegan poo-poo platter. Well, obviously, Mr. Ellis is not answering his text messages, and lunch can wait. I guess we're on our own for a little while. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, Miss Lo Ann Lee, international femme fatale? I mean, other than what I've read in Variety.
Oh yes, a variety of roles is what I am looking to read.
Oh God, you're adorable. Never mind. I'll tell you what I already do know. I know that you're from a family of diplomats, a native of Hong Kong. You attended the Juilliard of China, have been called the Scarlett Johansson of Asia, and have come to the US to fulfill your lifelong dream of starring on Broadway.
Very good.
Which is exactly why I know this part is just what you're looking for. I mean, imagine this. We open in the back alley, somewhere in the wilds of Beijing.
The wilds of Beijing?
I mean, have you ever tried to go to the bathroom in China?
Yeah, yes, as a matter of fact.
I mean, so anyway, as the curtain goes up, we see a slew of Chinamen. You see, they've formed a giant gambling ring in the back alley of the Beijing Dragon Star restaurant. And they're starting to get very agitated because the boss, that's you, is on her way.
Let me guess, this boss, she is named Mei Li.
Yes, Mei Li, that's you. This beautiful exotic dish of a woman who slithers down the alley on her way back from visiting her secret American lover. She takes one look at the lead gambler. Let's just call him Hop Sing. I can't remember. It's not important. But Mei Li, our star, she stares straight into the eyes of Hop Sing. And ready for this? She shoots him dead. Because the thing is, She's just found out that he was the one responsible for stealing her from her family and selling her many years ago to a scheming warlord. So, right there in front of everyone, she shoots him, getting her revenge at last. Retribution in its most inscrutable form, retribution at the hands of a beautiful lotus blossom, a beautiful empress of a lotus blossom we call Mei Li.
Wow.
And that is just the first scene. But listen to this. What's really gotten me so fired up about this play is the sheer complexity of the characters. I mean, the layers. What a world, this wonder, this young, emerging, young and edgy, young playwright, this future Tony Award winning man, this Billy Ellis has managed to give us a window into an exquisitely, intricately woven tale of espionage and deceit. But within it is where the real gold is. Within it, there's this jewel, this metaphor for China's unapologetic ambition and its ability to influence the world dollar by dollar, well, yen by yen. I'm telling you, Loanne. May I call you Loanne? I'm telling you, this is the play that Broadway wants to see, needs to see, because this is something that we Americans, anyway, no offense, this is something that we, according to our ongoing market research, can relate to on a very fundamental, very human, very American level. And that's theater.
Wow.
You're speechless. I know. It's just so staggering, the relevance of this piece, isn't it? I mean, yes, on its surface, it's the story of prostitution and revenge. But then there's this twist that connects our very humanity, our sense of decency, our loyalty to the American dream. And that's why I do this. And that's why I put my bank account on the line every time I put a play on stage. For this, my American dream of making art that matters.
And this twist, the one that signifies the American dream to you, is the part, I'm guessing, where Mei Li is rescued by her tall, light, and handsome secret American lover.
Yes.
Who perhaps brings her back to the States, teaching her a deep appreciation for capitalism.
Isn't that the most beautiful story you've ever heard? I mean, I'm weeping just thinking about it. Listen, Loanne, I know that you're meeting a lot of people. I'm no fool. And I also know that you need to play this part.
Why?
It's a gut feeling. And my gut is never wrong, especially since I switched from red wine to vodka. Also, 3 Tony Awards and 8 BroadwayWorld.com nominations do not lie. Because I listen to the pulse of the American audience. And the American audience wants this play. I mean, the American audience wants to see you in this play. Lo-Ann Lee is Empress Mei Li Lotus Blossom.
Hi, I'm so sorry to keep you waiting.
Well, now that's just scary. I was just talking about ordering from Shen Li's restaurant, and here you are. Well, good job,
What?
Siri.
Miss Sanders? I'm Rebecca Lew, Billy Ellis's assistant.
Oh, well, where the hell is he? He's late.
He sends his deepest apologies. Food poisoning. He's been puking since 3 this morning.
He better be.
I'm sorry?
For him to miss this meeting, I mean, he better be sick as a dog.
I assure you, he is.
I've never actually met him, you know, in person, or, well, you know what I mean. This was going to be the big day. Tommy.
Well, how is that possible?
Mr. Ellis lives in Indianola, Iowa. So much of his correspondence is done with texting and emailing.
But no FaceTime? Zoom?
What can I say? He's camera shy.
You see? A true original. And where are you from, hun?
86 and Broadway.
No. I mean,
Where am I really from?
yes. Yes, you know what I mean.
86 and Broadway. Born in the bathtub of apartment 36G above the Citibank.
Oh, well, good for you.
I'm very pleased to meet you, Miss Lew.
Maybe you can take some notes for Mr. Ellis. Miss Lee might have a few questions for him, mightn't you, Miss Lee?
Oh, please call me Lo An.
That's an unusual name. Is it Cantonese?
Why? Is your family Cantonese?
No, we're third generation Shanghainese.
Oh, yes, then it's Cantonese.
I thought so. So what kind of questions do you have? I'm all ears.
Well, I was thinking that maybe, just a thought, but what if the play took place instead of in the wilds of Beijing, did you say? What if the play took place instead of maybe, I don't know, the wilds of the United States of America?
I don't understand.
Well, what if this Empress Meili Lotus Blossom works in Washington, D.C., maybe, and Hop Sing, if that really must be his name, Hop Sing joins her in fighting for a new American dream where of inclusion and democracy, where all men are created equal, means exactly that. And the country is better for what unites us. I mean, them, instead of those hideous stereotypes and assumptions that divide us. I mean, them. An American tale of reinvention and ultimately patriotism. For example.
Oh! Touche, Miss Lee. Loanne, touche. I I was being a little extra, wasn't I? And you're right to tease me.
No, that is not what I was intending at all, Miss Sanders.
Interesting.
I mean, first of all, no one wants to see you try to play an American. Am I right, Roberto?
Sure.
And second of all, nothing is more ridiculous than a Chinese person trying to do an American accent. I mean, you guys can never get it right. I mean, look at Jeremy Lin.
What about him?
Well, he's a basketball player from back east, like you.
Actually, he's from Palo Alto.
What? John, I can never understand a word he says.
He's from California.
I can do an American accent.
What?
I said I can do a perfect American accent.
I'm sorry, hun, but that's just not, well, not perfect or American, but you are adorable. You really are. I've got to take this. 50,000 a week and 10% of the box office. You think about it while I'm gone. Stanley.
That's some American accent you've got there.
Oh, well, yes, I did study with the best.
I know. Yale MFA, class of 2010.
Whatever do you mean?
Hi. Yale MFA, class of 2012.
Oh?
Yeah. You did a killer Nina your third year. And truly the best Portia that I've ever seen. To this day, hands down, the best.
Well, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Oh, funny. When I first read about Loanne Lead in the trades, I thought she looked familiar. I thought I was crazy. And that name. But then I thought, wait, I shop at Costco too. Low-end egg rolls were the best they ever carried.
You won't tell, will you?
I don't know. What makes you think that?
I don't know. Call it a hunch?
I do have a job to do, and this is something that my boss should probably be privy to.
Oh, your boss, Mei Lee?
My boss, the writer, Billy Ellis.
Oh, right, yeah. Being that he's a young, edgy, very white male American playwright.
Yeah, I guess.
Or being that he's really not so young, edgy, very white, or male.
What?
It takes one to know one, that's all. Hi, Billy. Susan Lee. It's nice to meet you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on. Anyone who could write a play that bad on purpose has to really know from the inside the kind of stuff that ticks us off. And girl, you hit on almost every one of them. Throw in a couple of coolie hats and some buck teeth and you got a classic.
Billy did his research. True, I might have helped him some, but...
Oh, for God's sake. And did he help you write a sketch in the Yale Cabaret when we were there called Empress Mei Lee Lotus Blossom? One of the funniest things I have ever seen. Plus, I'm not the only one who looks familiar.
Damn.
Yeah.
You really thought it was funny?
Hilarious.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hell, she better not see through me as easily as you did.
Who, Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about Ashley. It would never even cross her mind.
You think?
She thought you teleported in from Shunley's restaurant.
Can
I ask you something?
Sure.
Why'd you do it?
Why'd you?
I'm guessing for the same reasons you did. I got tired of not being Asian enough in this industry. I was never going to meet their expectations, so I decided to change the game and be the person that they want me to be until I am able to change the game again on my terms.
Very Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
That is exactly what I was going for.
I must admit, I think it's genius.
Like I said, it takes one to know one.
Give them what they want, right? So that you can get what you want.
Well, it got me my first Broadway show anyway.
Me too.
But you're a writer. No one would know what you looked like just from reading your script.
Do you know how many Asian American female playwrights have been produced on Broadway?
Well, there's, well, no, I guess not.
Right. Because until young Jean Lee got her play Straight White Men produced a few seasons back, that would be a big fat zero. Oh, even the title had straight white men in it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some Asian Canadian chick who got a play produced back in 1903.
What?
But that was 1903. She had a pseudonym, but the other way.
Huh?
A Japanese Nightingale by Anoto Watana, born Winifred Eaton, played the Daly's Theater on Broadway and 30th Street.
Anoto Watana? That's about as Japanese as...
Loan Lee is Chinese?
Well, my second choice was Panda Express, but I didn't think that would look good on a marquee.
My point is, I couldn't get anywhere as Roberta Lew, not even as R. Lew. So I decided to try a little experiment, an experiment that got me into the producing offices of Ashley Sanders.
But this play...
Yes?
You can't seriously be planning to have this play be your Broadway debut.
Why not? It'll employ a dozen of my friends and you if you can slum it for 50 grand a week.
And 10% of the box office.
I rest my case.
But you don't feel bad about putting all those stereotypes out there like that?
You mean I don't feel responsible for portraying Asians in a better light?
I guess that's exactly what I mean. Don't you feel responsible to do that?
Do you? Look, I just want to get a play produced. And if it has to be what they want to see, then so be it. The next one can be what I want to see. But today, with Empress Lotus Blossom, I get to be the second Asian American female playwright ever produced on Broadway. And that's my responsibility.
But you won't be.
What are you talking about? Anoto, what's her name, was Asian Canadian, remember?
And Billy Ellis is a white guy from the suburbs of Des Moines.
Oh, crap. Oh, shit.
Unless
what? I'm not into the whole Albert Nobbs thing.
Unless you change the game again, sooner than later.
What do you mean?
Do the play you want to do now.
Oh, if Ashley finds out that I'm me and you're you, we'll both be out of a job faster than you can say Chinese virus.
So take it farther.
I'm sorry, I'm just not following.
I'll agree to do the play as is.
But you hate it.
Let me finish. We go into rehearsal, we get into previews, and that's where the rewrites really happen, don't they?
Actually, I do most of my rewrites before rehearsal starts.
But previews are where the real changes happen, don't they? After the tickets are sold and the ads are all bought, Ashley's in for a couple $1 million with no turning back. That's when characters get cut or drastically rewritten, locations get changed, plots get thickened. We get social media to blow up over your edgy, bold, new, highly enlightened changes to the show. Ashley comes off smelling like a very progressive rose, and you have made a hit for all of us on our terms. See? Win-win.
That's either complete genius or criminally insane.
And on opening night, we both come clean. What do you say? Are you in or are you out?
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?